Translations are a type of transformation. Translations move a shape to the right, left, up, or down. There will be times when your shape may move in two directions. It might move to the right and then up. It could move to the left and then up. Or it could go in either of those directions and move down. One thing to note is when a figure is translated, it is still facing the same direction. All you are doing is sliding the shape. There are some rules to remember with a translation. A and B are going to represent any number. The first thing I would like to do is I would like to change this. This is a typo. That should read X minus A. Because when you move to the left on a number line, you are actually subtracting. So if this is our pre-image starting point, if I want to move my shape to the left, I'm just going to subtract the number of spaces that I want to move. For example, if I want to move left 2 spaces, X is always left and right, so my X would be left minus 2. Again, for moving right, we need to change this. This should read X plus A, because when you move on to the right on a number line, you are adding. And if we're moving to the right, that's the X-axis. Right 8 means we're taking our original location and adding 8 places to it. Similarly, up and down. Up, we are going to add. Y-axis tells us up and down. So if I'm moving up 1, I'm going to take my Y starting point, and I'm going to add 1 to it. With down, we're going to subtract on the Y-axis. I start with my original location, and I subtract 5. In this example, we want to write the rule for the following translation. So the first one, we want to translate to the left 2 and up 1. We will always start with writing the pre-image, which is always X and Y as the ordered pair. You then draw an arrow to show that we are moving it. We start with X, and left means minus. 2 is how many we're moving. Put your comma. Y, up is plus, and we're moving up 1. If we want to translate to the right, again, we are still going to start with X, Y. Draw our arrow. We still write the X. Right is plus, and we're moving 5 spaces. Write the Y. Down is minus, and we're going down 7 spaces. In this example, we want to write it in words. So here is our original, and we're going to look over here to see how we change. The X is changing with a minus 3. So we are translating our shape. X is left or right, and since it's minus or subtract, we're going left 3. From here, we are going up, since it's positive, 7. The next one, we are going to translate, and yes, you need to write that word each time so we know which transformation we are doing. Positive or plus is to the right, and we are going 1 space to the right. Minus or subtract is down, and we are going down 3 spaces. In this example, we want to describe the translation using words and the coordinate rule. We are doing both of the last 2 examples in this example. First thing, let's do in words. We are not moving up or down at all, since I see that the pre-image A and A prime are on the same line. Therefore, we are not moving up or down at all. What we are doing is we are translating. And our pre-image is where we start. Our image is to the right of the pre-image, so we moved right, and then we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Now, writing our coordinate rule, we start with our ordered pair. X tells us left or right. Right is positive. We went 5 spaces. The Y did not change at all, so Y stays Y. In this example, the first thing I'd like you to do is change that to a plus. We don't have enough room to move to the left 3. What this is saying, we are going to move to the right 3 and then up 1. So I'm going to start at each ordered pair, and I'm going to count to the right 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. The letter that was at my pre-image is F, so this is F prime. Go to the next point, E. We went 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. So that is our E prime. And finally D, 1, 2, 3, up 1. There is D prime, and then I just connect the 3 dots. Why don't you practice this example, describe the translation using words, and write a coordinate rule. Press pause, and when you're ready, press play to see the answer. And here's our answer. The pre-image is on the right. This one right here is our pre-image, which means our shape is moving to the left and up. All you need to do is count the number of spaces, and then you have the coordinate rule.